Well, hey there folks, and welcome to Bubba Outdoors. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new product, the Bluetti EB55, a fuelless generator, 12-volt battery inverter setup. Hammer and myself picked up a new riverboat this past summer. It's got a surface drive and all that. This thing is cool as it comes, folks, but that's for another video. We'll talk about that soon. We're going to take a look at this fuelless generator right here, and I'm going to talk about why I picked this up. My needs is going to probably differ from most folks, but I'm going to talk about what I needed it for and why this is such a good fit for me. Y'all stand by. Folks, the Bluetti EB55 is a compact generator that 10 amp and will peak out around 400 watts. Now, each quadrant does something a little bit different on this machine. You've got your DC output quadrant that takes your cigarette lighter plug for any of your 12-volt DC appliances. You've got your inverter section here with the regular household plugs for 120-volt AC output. You've got your charging input and solar charger input. There is a 200-watt solar charging panel accessory that you can get with the EB55. And going to be most important with me is here is your USB ports charging output, and also includes a Type C rapid charger, which is going to be great for me. I got a new GoPro 9 for Christmas, and so this is going to help me out a lot. You simply hold any button down in each quadrant, turn it on. The internal meter will show you if your battery, this battery is 100%, and it shows input and output wattage right here, folks, which is outstanding on this machine. And the cool thing about this is you can turn each quadrant on and off as you need it. LED light comes on, off. Every quadrant you can turn on or off individually or all at the same time. Now, it's compact enough to fit in my boat storage compartment. I've got an iEnergy Kodiak that I've had for 4 or so years. They don't make it anymore, but that is a big beastie unit, and it's too big to fit in my boat. Now you see where I'm going with this. That's why I needed this for the boat, and now let me show you why. This is my bow camera. Okay, folks, this is why I needed this unit right here. It will power all my cameras. Bubba Roundtree Outdoors is an outdoor TV show. I am the host, the director, the producer, and the editor to the channel. And the battery life on these things is not good at all. You get a few minutes. I have multiple cameras mounted all over the boats that we fish in whenever we're producing the TV show. And this unit right here will power every camera that I put on this boat. You can't turn the cameras on when the action is going. You're going to miss half of it, especially fishing, or you're going to miss all of it. So our cameras are running 100% of the time. Lots of capacity, eating up battery life in this thing, and these cameras will use the external battery source up before they use the internal. So that unit right there will run me all day long. Okay, 16-foot cable here. Just as an example, got the lower quadrant on that has the USB connections on it here for my cameras. Now I can plug this unit straight here into my GoPro, and That GoPro 9 is cool. Okay. Now I've got my GoPro connected. I hope y'all can see it. We're drawing about 0.2 watts is all that this camera is actually drawing. The battery in the camera was stone dead, so now this unit is actually charging it back up. But we have 2 or 3 of these all over the boat, and so I'll be able to set this under the bow of the boat, and I've got 4 connections, 5 including the C connection right here, which would go directly to this GoPro. I've got a USB to Type-C, but I've got Type-C to Type-C cables also as well. See, my needs as a TV show producer are way different than a lot of other folks' needs, but this is what I needed this compact unit for, and it's going to be perfect. We were running some load tests and all that on it earlier on, and I'll tell you right out of the gate, folks, I'm not a power tool expert, but when we do a load test, we hook up some power tools to these units to just check and see how well they can stand a pretty big hit. Now, like I said, this one's maximum of 700 watt and 10 amp. Well, I had a skill saw that at a glance, looking at the specs on it, I thought it was 200 watt output and 10 amp draw, or 200 watt draw and a 10 amp draw. Well, I didn't see the 1 in front of the 2. It was 1200 watt draw. So I overloaded Hakadu out of this machine. Let me show you what happened and how this thing shut down when it was overloaded, rebooted, recharged, and worked just fine, which is kudos to Bluetti. Y'all watch this. The battery just went all the way down to nothing.
The saw killed it.
It may have. Let's see. Yeah, keep rolling. All right, I'll restart it and we'll see if it literally just completely killed it. That was my mistake. I blew it. And because this machine has got safety systems built into it, it protected the machine, protected me, and she came right back. Everything is working on it just fine. Took a charge, and she's ready to go again. It's also got wireless smartphone charging capability. Now, ain't that cool? You're not going to find many units like this that has that kind of capability. And when we're out in the watery river, we're miles from anywhere and anything. So this has got to be all the power source that we have for all the equipment, all the cameras that we run. This has got to do it all. And it's going to work out great for me, folks. All links are down here in the description. Y'all get by and check them out. These units come in just under $500 retail. They're going to do you a lot better than that here during the Christmas season. So y'all get by there and check them out. We'll see y'all on the next one.